Hey, Frank Ahearn, privacy expert and blackmail strategist. I'm going to talk about how to prevent yourself from becoming a victim of a romance scam and how to prevent yourself from becoming a blackmail victim within that romance scam. So I've been doing this type of work for years and worked on countless romance scams. And I wrote 2 books about preventing romance scams, identifying fake profiles and things like that. But what I've come to realize is that victims of romance scams never take the time to confirm that the person they connect with or chatting with is real. They take it for face value. They believe the Facebook page, they believe the Instagram page, they believe the dating app. What do they believe? They believe that the person works overseas, #1 red flag. They believe that the person's an engineer on an oil rig, or they're a Doctors Without Border or deployed military. But they never do anything to confirm if the person is real. And the only way to confirm that the person you're chatting with is the person in the photo is to have a live video. Not a recorded video where somebody sends to you to say, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about a real video where you have a conversation. Remember that? Conversations where you actually talk to somebody and say, hi, how you doing? What'd you do last night? What'd you eat for dinner? Things like that, because that's the only way you can confirm if somebody is real. There's no other way to do it. There's no data that's going to prove it, because you don't know the face behind the text, and you need to know the face behind the text. And so victims, they just brush that over like it's not important. And I mean, I've worked so many cases where I've gone back to victims, say, look, this person's a fraud. And I've gone back to clients, so this person's a fraud. And they're like, no, you're wrong, Frank. I'm like, no, I am correct. Why don't you have a live video with them? I mean, I did a case a week ago where somebody believed that they were dating Tom Brady. And I was like, that's just crazy. Why don't you have a live video? Well, he's very busy, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, he's just avoiding his face. So, I mean, that's the #1 rule, is confirming the identity. And it's very simple to do, and it could save you thousands of dollars and some serious heartache, okay? The other thing is, victims of romance scams, this is about love, it's about emotions, it's about, finding your partner. And sometimes victims will send compromising photos. And if they do, what happens is, it's really devastating, is after the romance scam part ends, it turns into blackmail, where these I don't want to call them degenerates, too good for them. They just come back at the victim and they harass them for more money. They just want more money, or they're going to expose them. If you're married, they will then just basically threaten to expose you to your spouse. It's a devastating situation to deal with. So 2 things: always have a live video conversation, okay, where you see them, they speak, their eyes blink, their mouth moves, they sneeze, whatever it may be. 2, don't send compromising photos, because if you do, it's going to come back at you. Number 3 is never send money to somebody you met online, because if you do, you're just not getting it back. As simple as that, okay? It's gone. So if you have any questions or you need any help, my name is Frank Ahearn. I solve blackmail cases. Be safe and be smart. Again, have a live video to make sure the person is real. Not a video where they send you talking. It has to be this. So be safe.